Hi guys, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I really am. I'm sorry I haven't been here for a day or so. I have been traveling home from Florida and I've been under the weather. Had to go to the doctor's today. I have a sinus infection, something that I get a couple times a year. So if you hear me sniffing, I apologize. Today I want to talk about mini habits. And I started incorporating mini habits into my life here recently, and I've noticed that it's really helped me out. And you may be asking yourself, what is a mini habit? Well, a mini habit is a habit that you start that is such low expectations that it's easy to get done. For example, I want to start walking on my treadmill on a regular basis. So a mini habit, I wanted to promise myself that I would make a mini habit of 2 minutes on the treadmill every morning when I get out of bed, when I get up, after I've had my coffee, of course. So I started that when I got home. It's only the first day that I've done it, but 2 minutes doesn't seem like much, but it ended up being 5 minutes, which still isn't a lot, but it was a mini habit. It was a goal that I set that with very low expectations. And today, at the end of the day, I said, I got it done. I mean, it was just 2 minutes, but you set the expectations so low that these goals are easy to achieve. And then you build on those and you create habits, bigger habits, and you end up doing more than the 2 minutes. Let's say you want to journal every day. You promise yourself, okay, at this time I will journal for 2 minutes. If you want to write a book, at this time I'm going to write for 2 minutes. I want to read a book. I'm going to read for 2 minutes. And it seems like that, you set it for 2 minutes, you set a timer, and then you just keep going. It is the same concept of a body in motion stays in motion. So it's that initial step to get started. Once you take that step and you get on that treadmill and you take that first step and you just keep going, you are in motion. So you're going to continue to stay in motion. So we expect too much from ourselves many times. Our lives are overwhelming. You set unrealistic goals for yourself. You say, I'm going to exercise for 1 hour every day, 7 days a week, maybe 6 days a week. I don't know. And life gets in the way. Life gets in the way every single day for some people. And it's impossible to get those goals done. And once you get discouraged, then you just throw up your hands and walk away. So if you set a mini goal of walking on the treadmill, for example, for 2 minutes, and at the end of the day, you're like, I got 5 minutes in, you're great. But if for some reason you've set a goal to go to the gym and walk on the treadmill for 1 hour, let's say something come up, you only got 40 minutes. So you say, well, if I can't get my 1 hour in, why bother to go? So you just throw in the towel. You don't get any walking in. With these low expectations, these mini habits, you're able to get those in, and sometimes even more. Remember, starting is the hardest part. You need to make your goals so small that they cannot fail. I want to encourage you to be bold, live your life, set your goals, use these mini habits. It could be a mini habit of cleaning your house. Today, I will dust for 2 minutes, for example. And it's amazing to me how much you can get done in just those few minutes, and how much, even with a mini habit of 2 minutes, how much it can bolster your mood. You can check that off. I was able to do it. I encourage you to try to incorporate these into your life. It can change a lot of things. It takes time, no doubt, it takes time. But things were not built overnight. As I've said many times, I did not build my dog grooming business overnight. It took me years, but I got there one step at a time. I don't do much dog grooming right now. I've had to back off. I am considering at some point maybe going back to it, but I really needed a break from that and from people. Right now, I am enjoying doing my crafting. That's another thing, but I don't have to set a mini habit for that. Say mini habit, I'm going to make one card, 2 minutes every day. The truth of the matter is, I could sit down and do this all day. I absolutely love it. Right now, I'm working on, if you can see these are Christmas cards. This is a stamp, and then I color them in. They're handcrafted. I'm enjoying myself immensely. But yeah, many habits can take you a long way if you allow them to. And when motivation is elusive, like it has been for me the past couple of days with traveling and then having been ill, um, the mini habits kick in and they help you to move forward and they keep you moving in the right direction. I always feel like if you're sitting still, you're going backwards because you have to keep your momentum going forward. There's no such thing as, in my opinion, as sitting still. You're either moving forward or you're sliding backwards. And the last thing we want to do is slide backwards. So let's use these mini habits. It could be, I don't even know. There's so many things in people's lives that maybe they want to get done, goals that they want to set, things that they want to do, and mini habits can be the building block to help you move forward in this. Like I said, getting started is the hardest part. You don't know how many times I have my treadmill in my bedroom and I get up in the morning and I look at it and I'm like, you know. So getting on the treadmill, stepping on there is the hardest thing. Now, today, I didn't even bother to put on my walking shoes. I just looked at it and I said, okay, I'm going to do this mini goal. I'm going to get this 2 minutes in. So I set a timer on my phone, stepped onto the treadmill barefoot, and walked for 5 minutes. And it felt really good. It felt good to do that. So I encourage you to start something, create a habit with these mini habits, and stick with it. If it's YouTube, let's say you want to build a YouTube channel, do 2 minutes of research every day. You can't build a YouTube channel if you're not watching YouTube. So maybe you want to get on, okay, I'm going to spend 2 minutes a day researching a topic that I want to talk about. I highly encourage that. It can be quite helpful. Don't let life get in the way. Don't let life rob you of what's important to you. You can do this. I promise you, you can do it. And many habits can help. I hope you guys have a great night. It is evening. I'm getting ready to go lay down. Honestly, I'm not feeling very well today. So I thank you all for being here, and you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.